Good Saturday morning. It is 7:15. Winter storm Zina continues to move through the state. It's been a lower end kind of storm in that we haven't seen huge amounts of snow, and we're not expecting to by the time this thing wraps up in just, I'd say 3 hours from now. We should really start to see this thing end. It's a compact little storm that's been moving along. It has been bringing some pretty good snow rates across southeastern Connecticut, but the farther north and west you are, the lesser amounts of snow there have been, the less intense the snow's been. And there's really a pretty steep gradient in that, meaning there's a big drop off in snow totals as you look across areas from New London and New Haven and Middlesex counties northward during the morning. So not a big storm for us, but it's enough that it's probably going to cause some inconvenience for some of us. Then there's this little thing out here over the Great Lakes. That comes through this evening. That might give us a few isolated snow showers, though that's expected to lose steam a little bit, so I'm not too concerned about that one. What I'm more concerned about actually are little pieces of moisture we'll see off the Gulf, and then some energy you see out to the west. Those two things will combine, and that's what gives us a late Sunday night, Monday issue with what could be a more sizable storm, and one that could involve not only snow, but an icy mix for parts of the state. So that one is the one we're watching next after Zina moves on out of here. Let's go full screen to the early warning pinpoint Doppler. We're not done with Zina yet. You can still see snow ongoing here on early warning pinpoint Doppler. You can see how the heaviest in the deepest shades of blue is occurring across southeastern Connecticut, and that's been pretty consistent. Just for the sake of it, it's sometimes these estimates aren't that great, but at least it gives you the idea of what we may be seeing out there, and we'll see if we actually get observations that are true to this. We can see how much snow has fallen, at least as estimated by radar. And you can see here we've got estimates maybe 3 inches. It's suggesting even more across New London County. We'll have to see if that's true by some of our weather observations. Near Salem, it's saying well over 5 inches of snow, over 6 in fact. I don't know about that. But you can see other areas of southern Connecticut. It's suggested that we see anywhere from, let's say, 2 to 3.5 inches of snow, maybe even a little bit more. What it has been seen is in northern parts of the state, lesser amounts of snow. I just wonder if this has the ratio a little bit off on that. But you get the idea. The farther north we are, the more snow. Farther south, the farther north, the less snow. The farther south you are, the more snow we've seen. And what we're expecting is for the snow to taper off as we look towards 10 to midday. And you can see we'll just have cloudy skies with maybe a few breaks of sunshine during the afternoon today. We'll have highs in the mid and upper 30s. So overall, not that bad of an afternoon. So the snow cuts off late this morning. It's done. And then the rest of the day's fine. It's just kind of cold. There'll be a little bit of a breeze, but it won't be too bad. So we do have a winter weather advisory through the afternoon for this, but I think the snow actually tapers off sooner than that. So this is what we're still thinking, 2 to 5 in the southern third of the state, maybe up to about 1, maybe even a little bit more than 1 inch across the northern 2/3 of the state. Temperatures out there right now are pretty close to 30 degrees. We're expecting mid-30s this afternoon with that partly cloudy sky, or mainly cloudy sky, becoming partly cloudy at times. And then tonight, we could see a few snow showers out there. Then, Sunday night into Monday. That's the next system. There's a winter storm watch for most of the state already because of that. And the models aren't necessarily agreeing totally on the exact track, but the idea is a pretty large storm would be tracking up the coast, and there could be some mixing in southeastern Connecticut with snow inland, something like that, and it would end by sometime during the midday on Monday. So late Sunday into Monday with that one. And here's what some of the models are saying. The GFS is not saying a whole lot of snow. I don't know why, because that's one of the colder tracks and would suggest more snow actually. But the European is certainly saying quite a bit of snow, 6 or more inches anywhere from Hartford north and west. And the NAM is saying quite a bit of snow as well. So it looks like the late Sunday into Monday storm could be one where we have to plow. It's one where we might have school delays. And it's one where in southeastern Connecticut, we might also have a mix with some sleet and freezing rain, at least at times with that storm. It would taper off sometime during the midday on Monday. And then in its wake, colder air would come in for Tuesday, Wednesday, and for Thursday, with highs only making it into the upper 20s and with lows in the teens, even some single digits in some of the colder spots as we look towards especially Tuesday night and Wednesday night and even into Thursday night.